What is your reaction to what the Supreme Court did today? Upheld just one provision but struck down others?
We are very proud to see that the court has re-emphasized and reaffirmed the fact that immigration law is a federal jurisdiction. But we are extremely concerned about the provisions that remain, which we feel is the most threatening to the diverse populations who live not only in Arizona but all across the United States.
So in what way is it threatening? What we were led to believe is that basically if police stop someone for, let's say, running a stop sign or making some kind of violation or potential for some kind of criminal activity, then they might be asked for their immigration status.
Well, that is correct. Under the criminal reasonable suspicion standard, if they are stopped for, let's say, running a red light, and for example, if the police were to smell, say, alcohol in their breath or to smell smoking in the vehicle that they believe to be of illegal substance, then they can take the next step. But when it comes to illegal immigration status or undocumented status, the court has failed to articulate, and I don't know that there's anybody out there who could really articulate what are the characteristics that would lead an officer stopping somebody who, for perhaps running a red light or having expired tags, that would provoke them to ask for their papers, other than perhaps they may look like me, or they may look like a Latino or African American, or for that matter, perhaps they speak with a very heavy accent.
So you're concerned about racial profiling. So what do you think, what's the right way to address this issue? After all, illegal immigration is a problem in the United States. How should it be addressed so that people come here legally and such measures are not necessary?
Well, we believe that this decision is the first step towards a real solution to the issue. We've always believed that comprehensive immigration reform ought to be addressed at the federal level. And when the federal government has failed to take action, the different states who are experiencing different challenges have taken on this task. And so this decision is the first step in the right direction.
What we have seen when we're speaking about decisions that have been made, for example, certain higher skilled workers and wealthy people who want to invest in the United States have been helped by some policy, and that has also contributed to a growing number of Asians who are able to come to the United States legally. Is that one avenue which you favor?
Well, in this country, there are very limited ways in which people can come to the United States. And so obviously through employment avenues, or through family reunification, or actually for that matter through political asylum. And we support all three avenues. But the fact of the matter is that there are tremendous wait lines for families to reunify, and the opportunities to come are very, very restrictive. Our broken system is also creating conditions under which people who come legally into this country have had to fall out of status because of the tremendous difficulty it is for people to adjust their status in this country.
And Ms. Mo, I wanted to ask you about your personal story and your experience with immigration laws. You yourself are an immigrant from Laos to the United States.
Correct. My family came to this country as political refugees. But for the last 10 years before I came to the Asian American Justice Center, I was a state legislator in Minnesota. And so I've had a tremendous amount of experience looking at immigration policy from a state perspective, from a northern state perspective.